Hello! Hello, everyone! Hello! Look what showed up in August! My August knit crates showed up in August. I think that hopefully this means that they're back on track with their shipping schedule, and I am really, really, really excited. And so one of these actually arrived, oh goodness, I don't know, one arrived yesterday and one arrived a couple days ago, or maybe even like on the weekend. Like they arrived really, really quickly. Hello again, Gretchen. So I am really, really excited that these are here. Hopefully the lighting isn't going to be too bad. Am I not? Do I need to switch back to the other camera? I'm trying to tell if I'm in focus. But hello, Amy, Elizabeth, and Monty. Hello, everyone. Yeah, so I'm really excited that these have both shown up in August. I don't think I ever got the other July one, but anyway, I'm really excited. And so, yeah, I didn't schedule this in advance at all. And am I like out of focus? I can't tell, but I am going to check the audio. Yeah, so, okay, the audio is working, so that's good. Hello. Yeah, so I am really, really excited to unbox the, I believe based on the order number that's on the packing slip that these are the August crates, but I'm really excited to open them both up. Now, as you know, KnitCrate sends me their Knit and Crochet Club and their Sock Knit and Crochet Club for free to unbox and share. And I do have an affiliate link and coupon code. My affiliate link is down in the video description, and actually I'm going to pop it into the chat. Nope, that is not it. Oh gosh, let me copy it. Because I had copied over the stream key, and that is not something that would be helpful. So, oh, I hope that the closed captioning does a decent job when I'm live. I know that ChemKnits is often sometimes it thinks I'm saying cabinets, but yeah. So I hope that the closed captioning is working okay. You are in focus, but maybe a little pixelated. Huh. Wait, which camera is this? There's all these like... No, it should be. I think maybe because of lighting, I didn't bring out the extra light. Yeah. Oh. Why is the gain so high? All right. I think I'll figure it out. It could be because of the low lighting, but thank you, because I keep looking and I think I do need new glasses, but yeah. Yeah. So if anyone's curious about it, I just finished doing a Patreon behind the scenes live stream, and I was like, I'm going to go immediately from this and do an unboxing. So that's how we are over here. Could be your Wi-Fi. I look fine. Okay, great. All right. So as I said, KnitCrate sends these to me for free for me to unbox and share. And yeah, my the coupon code ChemKnits20 will give you 20% off your first month. But sometimes there's better deals through their website, like a better like free crate, just pay $5 or something. So if you click on my link, I still get credit for referring you. You don't have to use my code. You can kind of use either or both. But please always use whatever coupon code or deal that gives you the best deal. Yeah, but let's see. And I think both are available right now. So the Knit and Crochet Club is $29.99 a month, and it does, and that does no longer include shipping and handling. So shipping and handling is $7.95 if you are within the continental US, or I think just within the US period, actually. And then there is an $11.95 flat rate in US dollars for worldwide international shipping. And yeah, so so they do have a special offer. So the first shipment is $14.99 plus $7.95 shipping and handling. That's better than my coupon code. So if you want to sign up, just click on my link and go for that special offer instead, because that's 50% off and that's better than my code. But the Knit and Crochet Club, which actually, before introducing the other one, I'm going to go ahead and unbox this one right now so I can show what it includes. And move things so I can see the chat. Hello. All right. Let's see. Ooh, what do we have here? Okay, our theme is indulge. So let's see. This month's indulge theme is all about treating yourself to the luxurious yarn. Oh, wait, I need to go turn off a dye pot. I was filming a video. All right. Oh, Chantal, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. All right, so this month's theme is all about treating yourself to the luxurious yarn that you deserve so that you can immerse yourself in squishy fiber decadence. Our designs this month are the perfect mix of sophisticated and comfortable that are sure to fly off your needles and hooks. Take time to spoil yourself and engage in some self-care because you're worth it. And what better way to indulge with a few new skeins of yarn? Okay, and so there's some info about the yarn and some pictures. Oh, nice. They have some pictures of the patterns. Okay, and there's a QR code that you can also use to get the Inspirations magazine, which maybe I'll try to pull that up in a moment. But it looks like with the Knit and Crochet Club that we have maybe some boot toppers or either a scarf or a cowl. So let's see what we've got here. Ooh. Okay, so this is the Audine Woods, the Mellow yarn, and the colorway is called Cordial. And this is 80% Huacaya. I don't know how you pronounce that. Huacaya alpaca, 20% tencel. It's a bulky weight yarn. It's a hand wash yarn, and it is, so it's heathered. I'm trying to get a read on, I'm gonna have to like stand up and use this light. Let's see. Because it's heathered, and I think I almost see something that feels like purpley, and maybe something a little reddish, and maybe either more neutral or something not quite yellow, but this color is a stormy, we call it like a stormy blue. It looks, I think it looks more saturated on the camera right now than it is. It is very, very dusty in person. And let's see. Oh, what do we have in here? Oh, we have a little bookmark. It's a little magnetic bookmark. Do good and good will come to you. And so I think it's a bookmark. So this is just sort of two-sided with magnets. And so, well, actually, too bad it's not big enough to cover up the whole like QR code. But that actually works pretty well. Yeah, I'm shaking pretty heavily and it's not coming off. Looks like a blur pile. It is very, very soft. All right, let me see if I can set up the Inspirations magazine so I can show what the patterns are this month. So the showing it. You can download the Inspirations magazine directly. There we go. You can download your Inspirations magazine directly to your Ravelry library or directly to your computer. I know that Ravelry, not everyone's able to use Ravelry right now, and so there are options that you can use. So let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so this yarn is really, really pretty. I think I was hoping for a little bit, like those blueberries are so cool, but maybe we'll see what the other colors are. Okay, so this is the yarn that I have. So Cordial and Mimosa. So you can see there's a little bit of red heathering in there, and that color does I feel like it's a little faded on there. I think that, there we go. I feel like that the color that's showing there is a little bit less saturated than what I feel in person, but I do feel those red flecks, and it is very beautiful. Okay, we'll see those in a moment. I think, well, okay, so we've got, oh, so they are leg warmers. High-low leg warmers is the crochet pattern. Those are actually pretty cute as just like a boot topper. And then we've got this, I guess it's like a cowl. Yes, it is. And so that looks very, very cozy. The nice thing about bulky yarn is that you can make something pretty quickly, which is exciting. Ooh, there it is. Okay, so you can see it's got very simple cabling. This actually type of cabling would be very, very beginner friendly. Oh, did they not show this red at the top? I really like this red color. Okay, so the leg warmers do seem to go down more. I'm not sure how well they might stay up depending on the width, but well, oh no, I want to go back up. But yeah, I'm surprised they didn't show the red down there, because that red is pretty, but I guess like the neutral kind of fits like a little bit here. I want some variegated yarn. You guys know. Even though they have shifted to giving us like really beautiful blends, I mean, this yarn is really, really soft. It's really soft. It looks like it's 2-ply. And I think it would be really, really wonderful to work with. I just, like, I see these colors, and as a dyer, my brain is like, ooh, I want to do like these, like those purple berries with the blueberries. Like, that's really exciting. I want to do something like really rich, which, I mean, this color is rich. Maybe I wish it was a tad brighter. I don't know. I think that it is really, really pretty though. So next up, we are going to unbox the Sock Knit and Crochet Monthly Club. And so whereas the Knit and Crochet Club came with 200 grams of yarn, a knitting pattern, a crochet pattern, and a fun extra, the Sock Knit and Crochet Monthly Club comes with 100 grams of sock yarn, which is usually fingering weight, occasionally DK or sport. And there's always a sock knitting pattern and a sock crochet pattern and a fun extra. And this club is $24.99 a month, and the shipping is $6.95 within the US, or there's a flat rate of $11.95 if you are shipping internationally. Unfortunately, you don't, if you order multiple crates, you have to pay shipping for each one separately because of the way that they're packaged and shipped. But let's look at the sock yarn that we have. Ooh, yay! I got the purple, and so let's see. This is called Rose Tinted Glasses. And the yarn is 60% superwash merino, 20% camel, 20% nylon. And it's called Indulgent Sock. And it is really pretty. Let me go back to our Inspirations magazine, because for all that there's 2 patterns in the magazine to use with this yarn, technically you can use either this yarn, like technically you have all 4 patterns is what I meant to say. And it does actually look like, because last month we realized that one of the clubs was like a month behind and so didn't really seem to fit the theme. This I think fits, I think we're like maybe back on track because this fits the indulgent theme. The rose tinted glasses, but Spa Day and Bask in the Glow, those fit more than they fit like that neon theme from last month. I was trying to see if these would be like the neon, which I never got the that beautiful 2-ply neon yarn that I thought was so cool. But in here I also have one of the postcards, and actually, let me go back. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, nothing. Yeah, I guess there was no extra in there this month. Well, I mean, the magnetic bookmark is cool. I get more excited when they have like stitch markers or something that is more like a notion. I think one month they gave us some extra like tapestry needles, which was awesome because those are things that like you always lose or you always need more of. And so ultimately, like, I guess like if they were in a situation where they had to raise the prices, I would rather them get rid of the extra and keep the, I don't know. I guess I would have made different choices, but I don't know the inner workings of their business to say why they do things like that. So I don't know what the fun extra was supposed to be. This is, I think, the first time I've had one missing. So I know they're moving warehouses and stuff. I'm actually not that upset. I think that if I were a customer, I would probably be a little, I might be a little upset, and then I would reach out to customer service. But the reason why I'm not going to reach out to customer service about this right now is that I don't want to clog the channels more for people who are paying customers and have like things in the way. Like if they're going to make a mistake, I'd rather that mistake come to me then hopefully go to a bunch of other people. But for all I know, maybe they aren't having an extra this month. But this is like a very, very indulgent, like it's a camel blend. That's pretty amazing. It is really, really soft. And this is a beautiful, lilac? I'm not sure what I would call this purple. It looks more blue on camera. The colors aren't super great tonight, but it is a very pretty purple. And I think that of the ones that are available, this is my favorite one. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite one from these that are available. But let's look at the sock patterns. So, the knit pattern is called Haycorn, and it looks like it's sort of like an ankle sock. And the crochet pattern is Golden Glow House Socks. Neither of these are my favorite of the sock patterns that we've seen from KnitCrate, but they are cute. Also, like, I'm not really a huge sock knitter because I tend to never wear socks. So that's why I don't make them as often, but I need to make a pair for Keith for Christmas this year, or at least his birthday in February. That is a goal. And I'm now curious to see if we have, okay, so I don't think there's a chart for that one. We do have a chart for the crochet. Oh, that's a cute detail. Okay, because sometimes some of the crochet socks seem like It's a little more plain. But that's a really cute detail. I wish, like the fit isn't necessarily great on the model right here, but I actually like this better, like seeing this little detail here on the front. So, yeah. But anyway. So I wouldn't really call it a periwinkle for the sock yarn. Of course, now I'm going to think, oh, you know what I need? I need the like shades of purple. Sometimes there's a chart. Okay. So, it's a little bit like less blue than what I would call a periwinkle. And so maybe like it's a little more blue. It's like not as vibrant as a violet. So maybe like I don't know. I'm like looking at these different charts. Yeah, I mean the color reminds me of my lilac bushes. That's why I went for lilac. But not quite, that's not quite perfect. Yeah, on camera, like everything is looking way more saturated. Like up there, it looks very, very blue. Yeah, it is definitely more pink than what that's showing. What if I switch to, oh, it's like, why can't I do it? Yeah, it's a little, it's still showing up a little too vibrant. But I think that it's really, really fun. I wish, like, well, you guys know. You know that I wish that they would show more, like, variegated stuff again. I would have loved, like, gosh, for indulgence, I would love something that made it feel like you were sinking into, like, hot cocoa or tea or something. But, I mean, that's like what I would do, which isn't necessarily what other people would do. And I do think, for all I always think like, man, I wish it was variegated. I think that solids are more useful for most people. It is, you know, I think that for a long time I was, and still to this day, I'm more likely to use like a tonal or soft colored yarn for a big project than I might something very variegated. For something with a lot of color changes, it can be a little more intimidating to figure out what you want to make with it. And so I do think, especially because they've been using amazing fiber blends, that it just doesn't, it's not as visually interesting to be like, ooh, this is a really, really unique camel blend. And it is super soft. Like, I would love to have some of this to dye. I wonder what the bare yarn version of this looks like. Like, is it a little more golden? You know, is it, because it's only 20% camel. So, you know, getting like a color like this on, you know, what I've seen colors of like camel silk blends and stuff. I'm like, ooh, how do they manage that? You know, what did they have to do to get the tone? And like, I don't know. It's fun thinking like that as a dyer. So yeah, I would say that I'm going to give 2 thumbs up for, and not that I don't have a rating system, but I'm going to give 2 thumbs up to KnitCrate for actually having their crate arrive in the month that it's supposed to. That is a huge win, and I know that there have been many circumstances outside of their control, and that it's required a lot of patience from customers as, you know, things haven't shown up, and, you know, they can't really control when the shipping containers arrive. But it seems like that maybe they have something that has them back on track, and that is awesome and amazing and has me super, super excited. We'll see what September does. And I will be real and honest, just like I'm like, okay, sometimes like, you know, like the extra isn't my favorite. And the extras are usually different between the Knit and Crochet Club and the Sock Knit and Crochet Club. But lately, you know, occasionally there's an extra that's like incredible and that I get really excited for. Like there are these mini progress keepers that were like little mini skeins of twisted skeins of yarn that are gorgeous. And you know, those are incredibly useful. But then, you know, sometimes it's something like, oh, okay, I feel like this is just something that they have just for the sake of putting something in versus it having like it feeling related to knitting or crocheting or something. So I don't know. That's just been my opinion. But I do think that I feel like sometimes the colors are a little bit safe, but I think that they are still, I know that they have to contract the yarn over a year in advance. And they just recently shifted from offering the color vibe choice to going back to it's a surprise color for everyone every month. And I think that not needing to have warm, cool, and neutral every month, which they still definitely have this month. If we go and look at the magazine, which I clicked on the wrong thing. So if we look at the sock colors, you know, we still have a cool, a warm, and a neutral. And also with the Knit and Crochet Club, we have a neutral, a cool, and then a warm tone with the red. And so I think that as time moves forward, I'm really hoping that they will shift and like there could be like the color story of each month can maybe feel like it fits in the mood board a little bit more because they're not going to need such a range of colors every month, which gives them more flexibility to play with multiple colors on skeins again. But who knows, maybe that's not the way they're going to go because maybe what my opinion and what I would want to see is different from the majority of their customers. And so, as I said, I think that like solids and stuff are really, really safe. I just would love, like, I love it when they surprise me and when they have a color work project with multiple colors and things like that. And so it would be really, really fun if they were to do something like that again. So, but we'll see because I know they're already planning for next year. I think they said that in one of the emails. So, yeah, I don't know what's coming up, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's coming, and I'm excited to like be like, I'm unboxing August yarn in August, which is great. Like it's really, really nice to like have them like actually come like within not even the very last week of the month. So I think that that's really, really great. And hopefully, I think they're moving to another warehouse or something. I don't really remember, but I hope that this is going to mean that they, yeah, I hope that we'll have more consistency moving forward. Because ultimately for me, the subscription is all about the yarn. And I am really happy that they gave us these like luxury blends this month. I think that is a lot of fun. And I am kicking myself for not bringing out more lighting so I can give a better sense of what these colors are. Although I guess like pulling up the magazine shows. So you know about knit picks in a couple places, but where do you find, but where do you find dyed yarn like that? Or like super soft merino singles? Elizabeth, there may be something in the question I'm not understanding. So I'm not sure what you mean by dyed yarn. So for super soft, I think that the Knit Picks Preciosa line are really, really soft singles. Undyed. Ah, yes. Okay, that I can help with. So I buy most of my undyed yarn from Knit Picks and Wool to Die For. And then I also occasionally buy yarn from Dyer Supplier, which is KnitCrate's like sister company. But Dyer Supplier doesn't seem to have as much in stock at the moment. So let me go, because they did have, let me see what they have right now. So I think that like with Knit Picks, Preciosa comes in, let's see what they have, around silvery sock. I love the silvery sock. It's super sparkly. I feel like they had as singles. But shipping there has also taken a while. 8, okay, for singles. So they have non-superwash merino are in singles. They have a superwash fingering weight singles that are sold out currently. Yeah, so that one's not singles, but they have a few, they have a lot that are out of stock right now. So I don't know what their plans are for restocking yarn. I haven't been up to date with it, but just like KnitCrate, I know that they've had, imports have been slow. So let me see. Because Preciosa. Oh, they do have it in bare. So this is 100% merino. It's non-superwash. And it is single ply. It's a beautiful yarn. It does have, especially because it's non-superwash, it has some grip. So when you dye it, it'll kind of clump. It's not necessarily felted, but it will sort of just like stick to itself, if that makes sense. I guess I knew that there was a bare form. It's a beautiful, beautiful yarn. Let me see if I can just search for single ply to see anything else. Well, okay, those are cute, but that's not what I was looking for. Shadow and palette are not single ply. So, yeah. But then, wrong camera. Wool to Dye For should have, they definitely have singles as well. But there are perks and reasons why I shop at 3 different bare yarn companies. I think that Knit Picks is really great for consumers who may know the website already and have some commercially dyed colorways in the same yarn lines. And so I think that being able to dye yarn and then get a commercially dyed black or a pure white is really, really useful and beneficial. And so that is great. Wool to Dye For has, you can get a wholesale account, but there's a 5 kilogram minimum for those to get the wholesale pricing. And so that isn't as accessible for someone who wants to just play around as a hobbyist dyer and dye smaller quantities. And then Dyer Supplier is somewhere in the middle. A lot of their bare yarn packs are in groups of 5, which can still be accessible for someone who is just a hobbyist. And they do also, you can get a wholesale account with them as well. But actually I have a wholesale account, but I've only ever used the retail because sometimes there'll be sales going on and it's a better deal. So I haven't tried their wholesale. You're about to start your dyeing journey and I'm your hero. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad I can provide advice. Let's see. I also see, thank you for all your amazing videos. I love getting inspired by all the different techniques. Watching from New Zealand in lockdown. I hope that lockdown is going okay. I know that you guys are being proactive, and I haven't checked recently, but I thought it was a few number of cases. And so hopefully things improve. Things here. I'm in the US and yeah, things are interesting, but I am in Massachusetts, which has a very high vaccination rate. So that's good. Oh, don't worry about being late. So let's see. You've seen some of your super bulky singles get not quite felted, but stuck. Yeah, I feel like any yarn that is really good for color work will grip a little bit once you've dyed it. And then even reskeined, it kind of grips to itself and it's hard to get pretty. And so one of the first yarns that I ever dyed that was mostly wool was Knit Picks palette. And I used that for almost all my early videos. It's still one of my favorite yarn bases. I love it for color work, but I don't dye it as often anymore unless I have a specific project in mind, just because it does sort of like, it grips to itself. And so it's just not as pretty on camera. So yeah. But yeah, those are the main places where I purchase bare yarn. I do usually have affiliate links to all kinds of places down in the video description, which basically means that if you buy something, if you click on my link and buy something, then I get a commission for the referral. And so I guess I didn't say at the beginning, so I did say KnitCrate sends me these for free to unbox and share, and I have an affiliate code, but I was not paid specifically to make this video or anything like that. And so I am free to be as real with my opinions as I want. Oh, thank you, Samantha. That's really kind. I really, really enjoy what I do. But now I'm going to do a tiny bit of some self-promotion, because that is not, I have it hidden. Okay. Did I close the window? No. So, okay, I lost my mouse though. That isn't good. No, no, no. I don't want to exit OBS. Why can I not see my mouse? Well, this is unfortunate. Okay, let's go here. My mouse is back. Why did that go away? Capture cursor. Okay, that was eerie and creepy. All right. What I was gonna say is that the ChemKnits Hanukkah samplers are currently available for pre-order. I'm just dropping Hanukkah samplers. I just dropped a link into the chat, but so these are still available, and I am offering them in both fingering and DK weight. Wait, did that not show up? Okay, fingering and DK weight. I guess it doesn't show when I have that opened. But it's something that I am very, very excited about. And so if you don't know, because you've never seen one of my Hanukkah specials before, during Hanukkah, every night I create a new yarn dyeing video. And it usually lasts a little bit longer than Hanukkah. And so in the sampler, each night has a different wrapped mini skein of yarn that you can open up as you're watching the video. And so it's a really fun way to treat yourself, especially if you are someone who tries to coordinate gifts for 8 gifts for everyone else in your family, and you worry that maybe that's not going to happen for you. Then you can have a little something you can open up each night. I would say Keith is pretty good, actually, about making sure that I have something to open up each night. Although sometimes throughout the year, I find little things and I'm like, here, give this to me for like my birthday or something. Because, you know, but he does a really good job. Yeah, the Hanukkah samplers are a lot of fun. And if you don't want to purchase a sampler, you can still participate. The videos are going to be available to everyone. And it's just a really, I think, a nice, it's something that I feel like is a gift from me to like everyone in the community, whether they purchase a sampler or not, because like sometimes around the holidays, a lot of like shows and stuff go on break. And so then it's like, hey, here's a lot of content that you can have if you need a little bit of an escape from everything that's happening. You're super excited about Hanukkah too. You got a full bonus skein this year. Woohoo! The bonus skeins are currently sold out, but I will at some point have a small restock of some more. I'm actually filming wise starting off the dyeing of some of those bonus skeins because those sold out. I made a note for next year. The bonus one sold out faster than I anticipated. So, but there are plenty of the samplers left. So, again, I dropped that in the chat, and it's just a fun way to also support the channel. And Well, the most frequent question I ever get is, I wonder what this would look like knit up or crocheted. And so by having the sampler, because I'm going to do 8 different types of techniques, uh, you will have yarn in a bunch of different types of colorways that you can swatch. Or turn into like a scrappy project of some kind, which that reminds me, I still want to make a blog post with a bunch of scrappy project ideas. So, um, still thinking about it because you're retired and low income, but you just finished all of last year's Hanukkah videos and loved them all. Oh, thank you. Well, see, that's the thing, that the videos are like, you know, available and will continue to be available. So even if, you know, you can't, I know it can be hard and it's not, it is fairly expensive, um, you know, as a self-care kind of gift. And so, but I'm glad that at least like I have the videos that everyone can enjoy all together. I don't yet know, and I will certainly know closer to when Hanukkah is going to start, about if I'm going to be doing like how often there will be premieres and things like that, just because yeah, I guess I don't know what's gonna be, what December and November will be like this year. So, but I'm excited, and I know, like, I guess because like doing unboxings like this, and I also unbox Paradise Fibers, I get excited with like mystery surprises, and so I guess that sort of inspired me to want to create something from me. And I knew there weren't a lot of at the time, there are a lot of yarn advent calendars, but there weren't a lot of people doing stuff for Hanukkah. And so if you aren't Jewish, I'm inviting you to celebrate with me, so you don't need to feel guilty about joining in. I do have a video that's a couple of years old now about some of my family's Hanukkah traditions, if you want to check that out. But I will, unfortunately, because of the way I film the vlogs, I don't, like, I usually have it all filmed before Hanukkah starts, so I don't always have a lot of Hanukkah stuff to go into the vlog. But I usually share, like, on Instagram and stuff, pictures of all of our candles and stuff from each night. So anyway, those I think are all of my announcements, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this impromptu and unboxing, and I'm glad that it worked out. Please make sure you're subscribed to the ChemKnits Tutorials YouTube channel. I publish every Tuesday and Friday, typically, even if those are on, like, say, Christmas or New Year's or something. I do pre-film like a lot of the content, so that helps. But yeah, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Oh, wait, what did you say? You're saving your SMSMS. And if you don't know what that is, that's the summer mini skein mini series and Hanukkah samplers, and you're going to try to crochet them all into one project. Ooh, that's really fun. That sounds really, really fun. I actually kind of am doing the same now that I think about it, because I have, I saved some Hanukkah for myself for the last 2 years. I don't think I have any summer ones that I've saved, but because, well, there was one I meant to save for myself this year, and then I messed up, and so I didn't end up saving it. But, oh yeah, and give the video a thumbs up, and all that jazz. But yeah, I enjoy being able to chat and hang out with all of you in real time. And so, yeah, I'm excited for, the kids don't start school until September 9th, but I'm excited to have them at school, so then I have more time to like have some random daytime yarn dyeing and spinning streams. That's my plan for this year. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will chat with you soon. Bye. Wow, I really think I do need glasses. All right, goodbye for real.